Did you know Blue Eyes White Dragon was a slave?
Back then, the Pharaoh and Kaiba were actually related.
And I was an absolute menace.
This isn't about you.
You're right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsule, Read and Battle was the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game release. It came out in 1998.
Speaking of games, there have been 56 of them across 21 platforms in 26 years.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds had duels on motorbikes.
They're called duel runners.
And Shock from Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 appears to have one, but we never see him duel with it.
I wish we could have seen him turbo duel.
The Millennium items have a very dark history.
99 people were sacrificed to make the items.
And the person who made them was Kaiba's father.
And all this time we thought he was adopted.
Jaden Yuki has won the most duels out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists.
He won 78 duels, and Taya has a 100% win rate.
You can't get any higher than that.
The Shadow Realm isn't real.
It was a way of censoring death.
Just like how guns had censorship too.
Yes, but that was questionable.
Check this out.
That's cool, but did you know Waking the Dragons is a filler arc?
That's the one where Yugi dies.
And then the Pharaoh kills Weevil.
He totally deserved it though.
Tristan and Yuze are voiced by the same person.
Mark Thompson has voiced 46 people throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history.
And has appeared in every series so far, starting with his first appearance as Duke Devlin.
The first Yu-Gi-Oh movie was released in 1999.
It was based around Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
The banished zone is never actually shown in playmats.
The Millennium Eye doesn't literally allow you to see your opponent's cards, but rather allows you to see into their mind.
Zork has a dragon cock for some reason.
Santa Claus is a monster.
Yugi was born on the 4th of June 1980.
That means today he would be 43.
Taya's symbol of friendship makes a smiley face.
This was later made into a card.
So he stole the last piece of the Millennium Puzzle.
This was back when Joey wasn't friends with Yugi.
And Bakura sealed a piece of his soul in the puzzle.
Are you saying Joey was carrying me around?
It's very possible.
That's gross.
The card True Exodia gives your opponent an instant win.
Relay Soul allows you to special summon a monster from your hand.
And you can't take any damage with it on the field.
But if the monster leaves the field, your opponent wins the duel.
Another unique card effects Convulsion of Nature.
It flips both players' decks upside down.
It flips their what?
Kaiba collected his Blue Eyes cards very aggressively.
He even made a man kill himself.
Number 7 Lucky Straight has 7 number 7s in total on the card.
Our Tool Dragon is never destroyed in 5Ds.
If you had Dragon Rulers and True King stats up respectively,
they have the same total attack and defense.
Zane and Kite are the only rivals that never lost to their series protagonist.
All the Virus Trap cards are alliterations.
Noah's design is based on Kaiba from Season 0.
Joey's creepy face is based on the wrestler Antonio Inoki.
The first card that summoned from the deck was Elegant Egotist.
Raigeki is only used once in Duel Monsters.
And the person who uses it is Joey.
The Pharaoh looks slightly different to Yugi in Duel Monsters.
However, this is not actually the case from other characters' perspectives.
It is simply so that the audience can tell the difference.
Rabbit Dragon has the highest combined stats of any normal monster.
There is a character called Jesse Wheeler in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
He may also be Joey Wheeler's cousin.
Number 33 can be seen on number 6.
And number 36 can be seen on number 33.
Which means this is technically 3 numbers in one.
Hugo and Yuto are voiced by twins.
There are 12 normal tuner monsters.
Silent Hana Arc as an abbreviation is Shock.
It is impossible to activate number 6 effect twice.
This is because it can only equip a monster when it is summoned.
So you can't use its second overlay unit.
Kuribo was the first ever hand trap to be released.
Kazuki Takahashi came up with synchro summoning. He did this so that low-level monsters could be useful.
Now it's time for a trivia question. What happens when a monster with 0 attack battles another monster with 0 attack?
Is it A, both monsters get destroyed?
Or is it B, the attacking monster destroys the other monster?
Or could it be C, no monster is destroyed?
The correct answer is
C.
There are only 2 cards that don't contain the letter E in their title or description, and those are Carbona the Warrior and Magician of Black Chaos.
There are also only 2 cards that don't contain the letter A in their title or description, and those are Empress Judge and Monk of the Tenyi.
Number 16 has a weird face.
Rare Metal Dragon is the only monster that can't be normal summoned or set. That doesn't have a special summoning effect for itself.
Monsters level 7 or higher require 2 tributes.
Unless their effect states they need 3.
Some spells don't leave the field after being activated, despite them not being continuous spells.
Just like Swords of Revealing Light.
The character shown in Premature Burial is based off Kaiba.
The largest archetype is Hero.
It contains over 220 cards.
We're not sure exactly how many because Bakura is stupid.
That was uncalled for.
You're right, that was unfair.
Just like how Victory Dragon is unfair.
That's why it was banned before it was released in the TCG.
Marik made Arcana kill himself.
Only in the manga.
He did this by bringing up memories of his dead family.
There are no level 9 or higher normal monsters.
Spirit of the Pot of Greed is practically a useless card.
But only because Pot of Greed is banned.
Right, but what does Pot of Greed do?
I have no idea.
Gander is considered Yugi Moto's ace monster.
Even though he only used it twice in Duel Monsters.
The chance of drawing Utopia on your first turn is very low.
1 in 658,008 to be exact.
This is assuming you have a 40-card deck.
Utopia is summoned 46 times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Setsu.
However, it makes a total of 60 for appearances. The gadget cards show which core gadget they search.
This is shown by the color of the gears in the background.
Yugi and Joey didn't duel Duelist Kingdom in the manga.
This is because Yugi agreed to give Joey the prize money.
There is a total of 14 Utopia Xyz monsters.
Thousand Eyes Restrict was the first effect fusion monster.
Yuma Tsukumo is the only protagonist to never fusion summon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 was the first series to not include a new Karibo card.
35 billion Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards have been sold worldwide.
That's over 4 times the amount of people on Earth.
Yugi was originally unaware of the Pharaoh.
Every time the Pharaoh took over, Yugi would black out.
And wouldn't remember much of what happened.
In 5Ds, we see the main characters as kids.
And they all have the same outfit as their older selves.
Rosaburo killed himself after losing Kaiba Corp.
This mirrors Kaiba threatening to kill himself against Yugi.
Slifer the Sky Dragon is named after Roger Slifer,
who was a 4Kids producer.
The correct name is actually Osiris the Sky Dragon.
You made it this far, but can you answer this question?
Who won more duels? Yuma or Yusei?
One of them had 52 wins and the other had 54.
Leave your answers in the comments.
What are you talking about, Marik?
Don't worry about it.